Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Today, excuse me? Alright, fine, it doesn't want to work for that. I'm going to play Eden. It's going to be glorious, I hope. Is that the mind? That sure is the mind. Alright, so I got the mind and the shears, which is pretty good. Here is the seed. I have a good fire rate, and it looks like I have good damage. Not a soul heart in here. So the mind is the full map for the entire floor, every floor all the time. That's pretty darn good. I don't have great shot speed, but that doesn't matter very much. Like either direction doesn't really matter very much. I do need a couple bombs since I know where the secret rooms are. And I could get them in this room using the shears. I just wouldn't have it for the boss, which I won't need it, so I think I'll do that. So the shears does that, cuts my head and body apart. And then, oh wow, it's amazing luck. And then the body hunts stuff down and does lots of damage to that stuff. And I fly. Then I got the cancer item, real good item there. Gives me 3 soul hearts and then makes it so that once I get hit in a room, any future damage in that room is only a half a heart, so it's an on-hit activated wafer, which is really good. And then we're going to go to the library, which is pretty good luck as well. I'm hoping it's just a 3-book library so I can actually get all the books and not any other kind of library, like the 4-book with spikes or the 5-book with key things. It's the 4-book with spikes. Great. So the way we do this then is we take the Bible, we use it. Excuse me. There you go. And then we get to keep the flight through each one. So using the book here of Revelations will guarantee me a horseman fight, which means I get a chance at a cube of meat or a ball of bandages. Sounds pretty good to me. We came out ahead for that. I just sadly had to sacrifice a full heart in order to get those 2 hearts instead of less sacrifice. It's fine. Not that concerned. Everything went pretty well, and we've already got 5 books out of the pool, which is half of them. I think there are 10 now. Okay, awesome. You just had to freaking spawn one, didn't you? Okay, so some pills, you say. Range up. Hematemesis doesn't matter. And 3 Are You a Wizard pills. Oh man, that's fantastic. I'm just gonna fight. It's famine, it won't be that bad. I just only get to hit with half of my tears. Unless I do, what is it? Yeah. If I can do it at the proper rate, I can always fire in one direction. Oh, and now we're back to normal. And of course that rate is based on your fire rate. But you just have to hit 2 directions 45 degrees apart at your fire rate-ish. And you can do that. But you still have to aim diagonally, which is weird and no one is really used to doing because we don't do it very much. Ball of bandages doesn't block tears, so I don't take it, because I might get another horseman fight later in the game. And blocking tears sounds better to me than not blocking tears. So this guy is actually relatively threatening, apparently. Nice, got the second bomb. Perfect. Alright. Taking my chances at a black market. And then I bomb to get over, but no. Cursed Eye, fantastic item, but very hard to use. I'm gonna say not worth it for me right now. I don't have one of the builds where it's just like totally worth it even if you're not great at using it. So I'm just not gonna use it. Easy. Like, it makes perfect sense. But Cursed Eye lets you shoot a burst of 4 tears. Up to 4 tears. You can shoot 1, 2, 3. After a short charging period, or long if your fire rate sucks. And if you get hit while you're charging, you teleport out of the room randomly, so it could be to your advantage to teleport on purpose sometimes. But the idea is don't get hit while you're charging, or just don't get hit. Which, like, if you have quad shot or poly or something, it's pretty much just, it's worth it to have, to use. But otherwise, it's up to preference, and pretty much no one likes it. Understandably, it is hard to use, like I said. But it's also really good, which a lot of people don't give it credit for. They're like, oh, Cursed Eye sucks. It's like, well, I mean, not really, but I understand where you're coming from. Wow, sick luck. Okay, this nerd. Dead. Now let's see what's in here. More pills. Puberty is nothing. 2 more range ups though, that doesn't hurt, especially since my shot speed is low, like I said before. Speed down, range down. Well, that's fine. I had pretty good range. My speed's still fine. Just gonna drop this. And I'm gonna use this, and it's gonna kill all of my enemies for me without a problem. I was like, are you sure? And there you go. This boss is dead. Great item, it really is. Health up. Better have, oh, thank goodness, things to actually trade for once. I don't believe it. Haven't had a first floor devil room that, or second floor devil room that I could actually trade for in like forever now. So contract from below makes it so that I get 2 of whatever drop I get for the end of a room. And what did I take otherwise? I already forgot. Oh, Guppy's Collar. 50% chance to revive at a half heart if I die. It's solid. And it's a Guppy piece, which is what actually matters about it. Eventually I'll kill these guys, I promise. Might take a little while. Half my life, perhaps, but it'll get done. Eventually. Alright. I was making sure I had to bomb before. Bombing that. Turns out I did. Is okay. I don't have another trinket, so counterfeit penny's fine. I am going to sacrifice my black heart here. That's fine. I wish I had bombs still, but you can't win them all. Gonna head towards the item room rather than the shop and top secret room. So that's enough right there to make the shop worthwhile. I got a not perfectly diagonal angle, unfortunately. So I'm gonna need some serious help from this item room. At least I'm faster than these dudes in the straightaway. But of course, it's gonna take me a little while before I can kill any one of them outright. Gonna make it as much work as I can, and I'm gonna mess that up. I mean, I killed one though, so that's good progress. Eventually I'll make it. Oh, he's the champion that makes me lose money. Get in there. Okay, that's not happening yet. The freaking spam of their sound effect gets annoying pretty quickly. Because they only have one. Not a particularly good one. Okay. What do we got? Quarter. Great, thanks. Oops. Oh well. Thought I was faster than I was. Scratched my face a little bit and wasn't paying attention. So we got 25 cents. Great, thanks. Guess it's time to start playing a little better. How unfun can that be? Nah, playing well's fine. I got no problem playing well. What are you? Strength. Alright, that's good. Magic mushroom for a room. including the 1.5 damage multiplier. I like the limit on their attack rate, at least. That's good. Okay, count as me shooting, you fool. Thank you. See, another horseman. Look at that. I'm not gonna really have to do this fight myself, of course. Little buddy's too powerful, and I get the cube of meat, so that actually blocks tears. Contact damage is good. Actually, I want to check out the dice room. I shouldn't have picked up that cube of meat. Then again, I wouldn't really want to reroll this build, because I have the mind. The mind is fantastic. Still, I'll check it out and see what we get. 3. Okay, that means that I need to pay a visit to the shop. Why would I use that? That just loses me a pickup. So 3 rerolls all the pickups on the floor, including those in the shop, and those in the shop, since they're shop things for money and whatnot, can be rolled into items from the shop, but at the same price. So 3 is pretty good. So we need to try and take advantage of that. That just means I need a key. I would really like a bomb, too. So if this room and the next room could just, like, do me some serious favors. Or not. No. It's fine. I don't really care about my health that much. In the devil room and whatnot. Probably wasn't earning it anyway. But I would appreciate earning it. So I guess I'll just play well next floor instead of this floor. Didn't expect to full clear this floor. Not that I have to do very much to finish getting that done. Okay, so that rainbow poop is full health. Just got money. Those are golden chests. Great. Thanks. You're swell. So, time to just go use the 3 dice room, see what we get out of everything on the floor. Sadly, I can't abuse the shop with it. But not really my fault if I wanted to use this room as well. I will get the Eternal Heart, by the way. I just didn't want to pick it up and then accidentally, like, damage myself somewhere. Like doing that. Okay, when I get hit, that spawns flies. Those do twice my damage. There's my key, at least. Or, well, multiple keys. I should have shot these poops because of the chance of drops that I didn't need and could reroll. Nope. So let's visit the shop. Let's visit the top secret room. Sharp plug is a good purchase. As is this key, and as is this. Sharp plug isn't actually a good purchase right now. I have no way of really effectively using it without crippling myself, but you attempt to use your use item when it has no charge, and that fully charges your use item at the cost of 2 health. It's great when you're breaking, or when you have the wafer like actually active, because it does become a half heart. But it's just not actually great for most builds like this one. It's actually terrible. I only buy it on principle. Eternal Heart. And then get out of here. Thanks for the key, at least. Okay, and then let's pick this up. Interesting. So I can't use both of those inputs at once. I was trying with the left touchpad and the analog stick. Can't go in there, but I can check here out. Donate some money. Alright, $9.94 will do. Unfortunately, my cube of meat was out of position. Sacrificing the plays. Nice, free tinted rock. I like those. I don't like that, though. It was worth. Nope. Yep. Cool. No fight for this. Oh, that's just what I needed. Magic Mushroom, all stats up. Includes a 1.5 damage multiplier. It's the strength card, but permanently. Ha! And it's not actually Tears Up like it says. It's lying about that one. It's a good item room, though. Just the kind of item room you want to see. I have more bombs than keys, so I absolutely want to go to the shop through here instead. Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't spatially look at what I was doing. I was just like, shop next to the secret room. No, it's not. Not directly, at least. None of this is worth it. Give it 1 more cent. Buy this. Leave. Magic Mushroom couldn't have come soon enough there. Like, that's much needed. Oops. Oops. Okay. Why would I? Whatever, it's fine. Double room. Tears up and shot speed up. Fantastic. Wow. Packed, 0.5 damage up, 0.7 tears up, 2 soul hearts. Dark Bum picks up red hearts. And I don't like charging items on this controller at all. Picks up red hearts. Every 1.5 it picks up, it drops a soul heart, black heart, or a friendly or enemy spider. It's not the nicest dude. Oh, but this is a perfect time to test a thing. So I will take this, and I will use this, and I'll see if I keep the heart. No. Okay, that's what I thought. But someone was like, oh, I kept a heart that I got from that. You know, I'm not going to go back for that heart. So, Brimstone. We all know it. It's a laser. I did it for science. I didn't really want it that bad. Or at all. But, you know. More people seem to want to see Brimstone in this game than they did in the original. Than did in the original. So there's at least that. And I do skip it every time because I really don't usually want it because I have a more fun tier build. For this build, they were just playing tiers and I was doing badly for a long time, so it makes sense to take. Okay, just shoot the poop. My goodness. Wheel of Fortune, good to keep around. Got some pins that are gonna die. Oh, I canceled it by accident. Really good charge, actually. Very, very fast. Wow, this game right now. Stupid curse. But I'm going everywhere, so it's... What a stupid game! That's actually a little tough to maneuver. Sure. More black heart drops. Okay, it didn't skip it again at least. Blue map. I already have the mind. Don't do it. I do that all the time with the mind. I buy the compass or the map or something and I'm like, oh yeah. But this time I didn't. I didn't make that mistake. I hate right now. I just hate. I don't hate anything. I just have the feeling. It's there. Sure, let's guarantee devil rooms. As good as the shears were, at least I'm pretty sufficient now. I can probably handle my life. Oh, interesting. It didn't hit that. I'm kind of surprised. Fine. Nice. So this item's also plus 2 damage up, but mostly I have it for the Devil Room guarantee. Which is pretty tasty. Is this steps? No, it's steps 1. So I'm not making boss rush pretty much under any circumstances right now. Tiny planet, good with Brimstone. Gets it looping around, you can hit stuff with that loop. It's great. But you don't get double damage or anything if you hit them with the loop and the beam like I just did on Peep here. That's not twice as much damage. It's no faster or better. Health up. There's my devil room, which has but red chests in it. Sweet, I wasn't gonna earn my devil room otherwise. I needed that teleport. Range up doesn't affect me at all, so it's not a big deal. Wait, did I get... Oh yeah, I left there from the... Oh yeah, because of the teleport. That was a weird experience overall. Can't get into that room because I don't have enough bombs. Nice. So I can't see the map, which sucks, but hey, what are you gonna do? Not up to me. I like the drops I'm getting, though. All I care about is the item room and the boss at this point. And the shop, I guess, would be nice to find. Well, that's 2 birds with 1 stone, most likely. Wow, 20 cents just right there. Mom's Wig, fantastic item to get right now. Spawns up to 5 spiders that do 2.5 times your damage. Since I'm using a charge item, though, as long as you're holding shoot, it'll spawn them, by the way. You have to be holding shoot. Since I'm using a charge item, actually it's every time you shoot, not holding shoot. Every time I shoot. But since I'm using a charging item, it thinks I'm shooting constantly, so it basically just instantly spawns those 5 spiders every time. And that's pretty darn nice. And of course the shop was a pure waste of my time. I'm not making boss rush, or I would be pretty interested in that pill, or card. Because that would get me a teleport in order to get... Okay. Just use another one for... Why not? Oops. So now I can see the full map. Yeah, no chance I'm getting there in time. It's just not happening. But I will shortcut. And then not have enough bombs for the top secret room, but hey, what are you gonna do? At least I have keys, right? Could still give me a bomb. No. World useless. I have the world every floor. Alright, let's fight. Just in time to not make boss rush. Thanks for the spider, bro. Oh no, that's... he actually gave me a soul heart. What a nice guy. Alright, let's go dark room. Because why not? Nice. So now I just need to remember that I went dark room. So the negative, instead of invincibility, gives me damage to every enemy in the room when I get hit in the same health situations. So like right now, every time I get hit. Which is, it's pretty useless. I think it's 40 damage. It's like nothing. Doesn't do anything to most enemies, really. They don't care. And Dark Room is the less fun alternative to the chest. It's less fair, has a better boss. You don't get items at the start, because you get red chests, which don't necessarily have items. And it just kind of sucks. Okay. So that boss is just bad. Expect to get hit because it's not up to you. Wow, I'm not doing so hot. Lump of Coal doesn't do anything for Brimstone. Okay. This was since I'm going Dark Room, this is one of the actual like few runs where Placenta is like not the worst thing to take, because the negative effect is useless. It's not bad to have health with the negative like it is with the Polaroid. Oh, I didn't see that there. Oh, I'm in need of some health, Dark Bum. I leave this one up to you. Okay. You're not helping me though, because there are no drops. Pick this up so it doesn't show up in an item room. Keep going. Didn't need you. Be really nice if there were more tinted rocks. Like, watch this room not have one. which just happened. Pretty fly's good. Orbital blocks tears, kills flies. Doesn't damage enemies though. And that's my full orbital set, which is pretty great. Perfect luck. Oh, I need to check that room. Because it could have a soul heart just lying around in there. Which would be pretty nice. Or I could bomb and get a black heart, which would also be pretty nice. Okay, let's go. Do that. Remember, we're going dark room. Reminding me more than I'm reminding you, of course. Good charge rate, man. Really useful. Take the swag trapdoor. Alright. Nice. Oh, that should have totally hit me. Oh, this is a perfect room for Dark Bum. Thanks, bro. Time to just shower in soul hearts. That was close. Could have pushed those, but it's fine. Of course, I don't need my keys for anything. But I need one bomb. I should have that just fine. Okay, that should be fine. Wow, that was really, really perfect, actually, in a bad way. Don't want to be cutting it that close. Then again, it worked, so it doesn't matter. Forgot to use that. Triple orbital's pretty nice. So these dudes don't damage you. You can run into them. Use your cube of meat. Well, they don't damage you once the stomp is finished, that is. Okay, cool. Use this, blow it up. That's my one item, basically. Hey, there's Guppy. Perfect. So now I can fly, and every time I hit with a tier, I spawn a kamikaze fly. It does twice my damage. And then Harlequin Baby shoots a V of tears. Also would spawn a fly to hit with one of those tears, which is nice of it to do. Considerate individual it is. And then since it's here, I will check my secret room out. I don't have any bombs, so I can't blow that up for an item. If I get a bomb, I'll try and remember that that exists. Hey! What was I gonna do with this bomb? No, I'm kidding. Oh, yeah, Judas' Shadow. If I die, I'll respawn as Dark Judas, which has a 2.0 damage multiplier. And it's pretty good. You know, different base stats, basically. I would no longer be Eden, but Dark Judas. Money equals power. 0.04 damage up for every coin I have, every penny. Mom's Eye, chance that I fire backwards as well as forwards, which looks pretty cool. Oops. And probably would actually, oh wow, Magician. I have to use this wisely. Pick the most, like, messed up, clustery room. Pop that card. Have a grand old time. Also, I'm getting I did get Guppy's Tail, which means more chests and less other drops. So I should probably full clear in hopes of getting such a thing as items. And because I don't really do the dark room ever, because it's less good. Show more of it off. Lucky or not. By the way, it's luck-based if you fire in both directions. Oh my god. Infestation 2 spawns a spider for every enemy I kill. But only if it's not killed by one of the spiders spawned by that item. And Samson's chains block tiers. That's what it's most useful for, but you can also drag it through like rocks and skulls and props and stuff. There's a devil room item this floor, as well as a black heart, I believe. Oh no, it's nothing. That was last floor that would do that. Mubby. Anyway, you drag it through enemies and rocks and stuff to damage or destroy, but mostly it's for blocking tiers. Obviously not going to use the D100. It's a build reroll, which I don't really have any interest in. It's a D6, D4, and D20. Nice. They all just died immediately. Sad bomb. Sadly, that doesn't have brimstone in it. Just shoots regular old tiers. Oh, one damage up. And also makes the Book of Belial a 1.5 damage multiplier, but I already have one of those, so it won't work, because the 1.5 damage multipliers are all the same. So you can't get it like the same thing multiple times in that context. No, I'm not looping. It's not an interesting build for looping. I already have Brimstone. Brimstone's boring. For that, at least. This will be a fun Brimstone build, at least, for killing the boss. I also probably wouldn't get the right teleport anyway and wouldn't be able to loop, but that's not the point. Okay, use this, use this. There we go. Sadly, I do way too much damage for that to be too much of a thing anyway. Alright, so that's pretty much this ending. Cool. Yeah, you get it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. There was your Dark Room run for once. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.